Man, so I just got done watching the Nintendo Direct, and first off, I gotta say it, I was wrong. I thought Nintendo wasn't gonna have any more directs, at least for the current Switch, but it seems like they're doubling down on the Switch and have just released a banger. Oh my gosh! So let's talk about it, man. It truly does feel like the old days of Mario versus Sonic, but not in a bad way. It feels like it's a friendly rivalry now. Like they kind of need one another to exist so we can have such different styles in a 2D platformer. So what I'm talking about is we have the newly announced Super Mario Bros. Wonder. This man, like, and it's a new game. It's not new, but it is new. It's fresh, and man, does it look good. Like the art style they went with is just very nice. And I kind of was looking at this art style and the art style they chose for Super Mario RPG. Um, and I don't know, man, just this new art style for Mario, it kind of fits for a 2D style. It's just beautiful. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of this art style. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So this game is going to feature Mario, Luigi, Toad, Princess Peach, and Princess Daisy for the first time playable in a 2D platformer, I believe. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to pour one out for Wario and Waluigi because it seems like they did not make the cut. You can even play as all of the Yoshis, any color Yoshi pretty much, I think. It's cool. The main gimmick of this game is the Wonder Seeds, and when you collect the Wonder Flower, it kind of changes the world into this dreamlike aesthetic and changes the way that the Mario universe normally would act. And that's gonna lead to a lot of situations where you're playing as Mario and you kind of have to change the way you play. You can't just hold B and run through the stage. You kind of have to change the way you platform, because literally it was one part of the trailer where he like stretched so long and grew, bro. Like, I don't know, man. This game is going to be great, but the reason I compare it or bring it up with Sonic Superstars is because it literally feels like the old days of Sega and Nintendo putting their best foot forward and giving us good games. Now, it took Sega a while to figure it out with 3D Sonic and 2D Sonic. For the longest, they just wanted to put both of these things into one game and make it work. And I think the difference is Nintendo, when they did stuff like that in examples like Super Mario Odyssey, there were 2D parts in that game that you can actually play. I think Sega seen that and they kind of wanted to replicate that in their own games, which, I mean, if it works, it works, but unfortunately for Sega, it hasn't been working. Finally, it seems like Sega has realized that gamers don't want 3D and 2D Sonic in the same game because it hinders the experience of both. And now we have Sonic Superstars, and it's a great step in the right direction for 2D Sonic because the art style is great, the aesthetic is great. No Green Hill Zone. This is going to be the first Sonic in almost forever that you don't start the game and you're in Green Hill Zone. So that no Green Hill Zone is just, that's great news. And the fact that you can play as Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, or Amy in this game, it kind of adds to the charm of it, because it brought that old school aesthetic to classic Sonic, especially with Amy's retro outfit. That's like, I don't know, that's so dope to me. But that game's gonna be dope. The music even sounds great in that game, so I'm really excited for both of these games. But honestly, I'd be lying if I told you, after seeing Super Mario Bros. Wonder compared to Sonic Superstars, and I shouldn't be comparing the two, they're two totally different games, but they're both setting out to achieve the same one goal, and it's to be the best 2D platformer, the most enjoyable, the most fun to play with friends, family, locally. And it just seems like Super Mario Bros. Wonder is taking that next leap in the 2D like space. Mario turned into a freaking elephant, bro. Like, yo, like we're really making leaps and bounds in these games now. And that's not to Sonic's fault, because literally classic Sonic now can, instead of I'm not sure if he can go supersonic, but instead of going supersonic, he can like summon a whole bunch of clones on the screen, which I don't really know the purpose of that yet. But I mean, nonetheless, I feel like these both of these games will be fun in their own perspective, but it's good to see that both of these games finally have found the direction they needed to go in, because for the longest time 2D Super Mario Bros games were just new soup, new soup, new soup. That's all you got. Now it seems like they finally found something different, a different direction to go in after like Mario Maker and stuff like that. And honestly, that may have had a big inspiration in some of the wackiness that is shown here in the Wonder trailer. I don't know, dude. The game just looks so good. My only gripe about Super Mario Bros. Wonder is why does it seem like Nintendo just has something wrong with putting Wario and Waluigi in a mainline Super Mario Bros. Game? Like I don't understand it. Somebody in the comment section let me know down below. Of course we got WarioWare Move It, but I just feel like they're relegating such great characters that could in this game add gameplay benefits. Like, okay, so in the trailer they showed Daisy. Daisy's trope has always been she's a princess, but she's the strong princess. She's like the strong princess. Wario has always kind of been that character, and that literally just could have been his slot. Now, I'm not at all saying they could have both be in this game. They both could have been in this game, but I don't know, man. It just I don't know. That's my only gripe about this game. Other than that, Super Mario Bros. Wonder looks amazing, and I can't wait to get my hands on this game. Neither one of these games has online features, and I think that's kind of a hit or miss situation, because they both want to really rely on the local co-op fact of the games. The nature of the game is you're just going to be playing locally with the people around you. But I don't know, man. I feel like after the world shifting into a whole lockdown and all that stuff, online components on 2D games kind of help, but the Nintendo knew to stay away from that. I'm not saying Sega could have did any better, but they could have at least tried. I feel like that would have gave Sonic Superstars the extra oomph over a Super Mario Bros. Wonder, because when it comes down to it, 2D platformer fans are going to be looking on the shelf. They're either going to pick up Sonic Superstars or Super Mario Bros. Wonder. You let me know down in the comment section below, which one would you pick up? And let me know, how do you feel about the art style and the direction that these 2D platformers are going in? Do you want to see more of these games? Do you feel like Super Mario Bros. Wonder can now be like a series in itself? Kind of like how the new series was, unfortunately. I mean, but hey, this is actually a nice direction, so I kind of wouldn't even be mad at it. On the Sega side of things, of course, that is where 2D Sonic needs to be, and you just need to build on that. You know, it kind of embraces everything that people loved about Sonic Mania and brought it into a new art style, but just, you know, really gave it the love and the budget that I feel like it deserved. So either way, both of these games are going to be great. If you're a 2D platformer, you're eating right now, man, because how can you not be hyped for what you're finna get? So anyways, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about these two games. I am hyped for both of them. I talked about Super Mario RPG a little bit earlier in this video. I might make a separate video on that, because man, it eluded us for so long. I remember talking about that back in the day, dude, and here it is now. So Nintendo is really doubling down on the Switch, and if it doesn't tell you anything, it should tell you the next Switch will be backwards compatible in some kind of way, because there's no way they're still releasing games for the current Switch and they're all just going to be locked to the current Switch. If they just, you know, stop and think about it for a second. So anyways, I'm rambling. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.